The first competition up is Monster Jam JCB Racing. Now, each 6 of our competitors have been seated into a bracket based on a random draw, with 2 competitors actually getting an automatic bye to round 2. The goal of this competition is to walk away the last one standing and earn the first 6 points of this afternoon's event. So, Birmingham, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
We're going to kick things off here. Our first head-to-head matchup there in the right lane. Make some noise for Blake Granger, Megalodon. And his opponent racing out of the left lane. Make some noise for Charlie Pauken, the amazing Spider-Man. We're going to get set to see who will take on Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor there in the semifinal round. Remember, this is our only head-to-head matchup here in round 1, with JCB Digatron having an automatic advancement into the semis there to see Barry Musauer and Black Panther. Staging lights lit for both of our drivers, waiting for 2 yellow lights, and then we're looking for the green lights.
Blake Granger, Megalodon.
Blake Granger, Megalodon moves on to see Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor. He was last night's JCB Racing winner. Blake Granger, Megalodon moves on into your semifinal round. So the JCB Racing bracket is up on the video board. Remember, the automatic advancement into the semifinal rounds because Gravedigger is still getting worked on. So there we have it. Black Panther going up against Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. And then, of course, the win by Blake Granger and Megalodon moves him in to the semifinal round to see Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor.
So we are going to see now who will advance into the JCB Racing Finals. Remember, the first 6 points of the event are on the line. So Birmingham, are you ready for more JCB Racing? Let me hear ya! In the right lane, make some noise for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. And in the left lane, let's hear and get loud for Barry Musauer, Black Panther. The winner will move on to your JCB Racing final round. Outside yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines. Head to the starting line. We're going to look for those 2 yellow lights and then the green light. Get ready, get set, let's go! Your winner, Barry Musauer, Black Panther.
Barry Musauer, Black Panther advances on to your JCB Racing final round. We're going to get set here for our last head-to-head matchup in the semifinal round. Of course, we saw Blake Granger, Megalodon advance on there in the right lane. He's going to be going up in the left lane against Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. The winner will see Black Panther, Barry Musauer in your JCB Racing final round. Blake Granger, Megalodon, the winner last night. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2. Blake Granger comes back to be back in the JCB Racing final round. He's going up against Barmy Sauer, Black Panther. Birmingham, welcome to your JCB Racing final round. Now all 5 trucks have been racing head to head, and these are their final 2 trucks ready to battle it out for the first 6 points of the afternoon. Are you ready to meet your JCB Racing final contenders? In the right lane, he's your 2025 Fan Favorite Award winner. It's Barry Musauer, Black Panther. In the left lane, he's your 2025 World Finals Freestyle Champion. It is Blake Granger, Megalodon. Blake Granger, Megalodon, also last night's JCB Racing winner. Can he make it 2 for 2 here this afternoon? Barmy Sauer, Black Panther, looking for some redemption here as he pulls up to the line. Let's go racing! Birmingham, your winner is Barmy Sauer, Black Panther. Barmy Sauer, Black Panther, your JCB Racing winner, collecting his first 6 points this afternoon. Birmingham, get loud for your JCB Racing winner, Barmy Sauer, Black Panther.
Congratulations, Barry, walking away with the JCB Racing win. I know you and I talked earlier about wanting a little redemption. You weren't able to complete freestyle yesterday, and now you are starting off so strong.
Yeah, you know, it's also so hard to be so finesseful with these Monster Jam trucks on this track. You know, it's so slick out here on the concrete. The Monster Jam presents new obstacles out here, and we were able to conquer them this afternoon. But are you guys having fun out here at Monster Jam so far? Let me hear it!
And we're going to continue on with that fun in the 2-wheel skills challenge. So what do you have up your sleeve?
You know what? We're just going to have to sit back and see what the other competition does. Maybe we got a little trick up our sleeve you never know about. I just love that we get to come out here and compete at a high level. You know, I've been doing this 14 years. This is a childhood dream come true for me. So I'm just happy to be here, win, lose, or draw. We're having fun. You guys ready for more Monster Jam?
Give it up for Barry Musauer, Black Panther.
Congratulations, what a great start here for Barmy Sauer, Black Panther, who sits on top of the BKT overall event leaderboard. Right behind him, Blake Granger, Megalodon, sitting in second. We got JCB Digatron and Thor sharing both 4 points apiece. Gravedigger and the Amazing Spider-Man with 2 points as well. That is where we stand right now in our BKT overall event leaderboard. Coming up next, we've got our Monster Jam 2-wheel skills challenge. This is where our drivers will have 2 attempts to throw down their sickest tricks on 2 wheels. You, the fans, this will be your first opportunity to use judgeszone.com. You can scan the QR code right now before Christina lets you know how you use judgeszone.com. And of course, we'll let you know what you see out on the track. You might see some combinations, some wheelies, bicycles, poppers, stoppies. You never know what you're going to see out on the track. Monster Jam 2-wheel skills challenge coming up next.
I am back up in the stands right now with Jack. I met him earlier in the event, and I know you're having a really good time. Can you tell everybody, if you can drive any Monster Jam truck, what truck would you want to drive?
Megalodon.
Megalodon, that's a really good one. That's a great one. All right, so you're going to have kind of the opportunity to do that. We're going to put 3 Monster Jam trucks up on the video board. We're going to play a little game called the Monster Jam Mini Jams Race, and Megalodon is actually up there. So we got El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. They're going to race. Who do you think's going to win the race?
Megalodon, definitely.
Oh, definitely. Very confident here. Birmingham, who do you guys think is going to win the race? Yell out your favorite. All right, everybody in Block 12 is supporting you. They think Megalodon too. All right, let's find out. Let's go to the line in 3, 2, 1. Let's go racing. All right, we got Gravedigger starting things off in the lead. Megalodon is actually in second right now. Oh, things are changing up. El Toro Loco is in second. Coming around this turn, El Toro Loco takes the lead. Megalodon now in third. Oh no, Jack, what's happening, Jack? What do you see?
Megalodon losing. Who won? What the heck?
He is flabbergasted right now, Monster Jam fans. He is going home a winner with our Monster Jam Mini Jams race. And I know you were telling me, he's so excited right now. My goodness, look at his face. You were telling me you also love JCB Digatron. So I'm going to send you home with this t-shirt, and it's actually signed by Brandon Arthur, the driver of JCB Digatron. Do you want to take this home with you?
Thank you.
You are welcome, Monster Jam fans. Give it up for Jack, everyone.
Our next competition coming up is the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, and this is where you, the fans, will play a crucial role. As the very first time, you're going to help us crown a winner here this afternoon using judgeszone.com. And for more on that, let's throw it back to Christina in the stands.
So, Monster Jam fans, remember, you guys have to go to judgeszone.com. You're going to go ahead, scan the QR code, put the code in BIR, click submit. Remember that BKT tire is going to pop on up. You put it up for a high score, down for a low score, and you got to remember, click submit. And at the end of the competition, we're going to have a winner. Are you ready? Yeah? Monster Jam fans, are you guys ready for the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge or what?
Our first competitor up, Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. The popper attempt there for Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor. One more attempt remaining.
Let's hear it for Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. Scoring is officially open at judgeszone.com. Your very first opportunity to take advantage of that QR code. Remember the code BIR. Slide the BKT tire up or down and click submit on the score that you feel she deserves for that run.
Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor kicking things off here in our Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge using the Monster Gun, showcasing off her technical driving skills. Scores are locked in. Your score for Thor is 5.989. Coming up next, we got Charlie Pocken, the Amazing Spider-Man. One more attempt left for Charlie Pocken and the Amazing Spider-Man.
Put your hands together for Charlie Pocken, the Amazing Spider-Man. Two solid attempts by our veteran competitor here at Monster Jam. So remember, guys, you got to score accurately and fairly by sliding the BKT tire up or down at judgeszone.com.
All right, we saw a lot of smoke coming out of the Amazing Spider-Man. Hopefully that's not a transmission issue. Time to get those scores locked in. Scores are in. Your score to beat Thor, 5.989. Your score for the Amazing Spider-Man is... You gave him a 5.816.
Okay, take a look at the video board right now. We've had two competitors go in the two-wheel skills challenge. The first time we've seen really a solid combination from Charlie Pocken and the Amazing Spider-Man. He struggled a little bit yesterday, wasn't able to complete his second attempt in the two-wheel skills challenge after rolling over in that first one. But I honestly think he made up for it today. What are your thoughts, Kay?
I think he did too as well, but we see our JCB recovery team out there as well, hooking up Charlie Pocken and the Amazing Spider-Man. And of course, Christina, you'll let us know what's going on. I suspect maybe some transmission issues as well there, but big shout out to JCB, the official equipment provider of not only this weekend's Monster Jam, but all of our Monster Jams across the country and around the world. Charlie Pocken and the Amazing Spider-Man getting hooked up right now, taken to the back. We'll see what's going on right now. So we are 2 down, a few more to go here as well. Christina, what's going on?
I'm hanging with Zane right now, and Zane was telling me he's actually here for an early birthday present. So can everybody say happy birthday to Zane? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Zane!
Awesome job. And Zane, tell everybody, how old are you going to be?
8.
8 years old. Awesome. And what made you want to come to Monster Jam for your birthday?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. Do you like the trucks? The trucks are kind of cool, right?
Maybe?
Maybe. All right. So since is this your very first time here, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to teach you a little bit about Monster Jam. So let's take a look at the video board. We're going to play some Monster Jam trivia right now. And one of our drivers are actually going to ask you the question.
Hey, Monster Jam fans, Brandon over here, and it's time for some Monster Jam trivia. How do you start a Monster Jam truck? A, freeze. B, a video switch. C, a float. Or D, a video case. If you know the answer, shout out.
All right, Zane. You got your entire section yelling out some answers. Guys, yell them out loud, loud. If you think you know the answer, yell it out. All right, Zane, what's the answer?
B.
He says B. Let's see if he's right. Congratulations. Zane, can I have a high five out of that one? Yeah, guess what? You're going home with your very own Grave Digger hat, supporting here at Monster Jam. Everybody give it up for Zane celebrating his birthday with us at Monster Jam Ramped Up.
We're going to continue on here in our Monster Jam two-wheel skills challenge. And of course, you the fans, this will be your first time using judgeszone.com. You've been doing a pretty good job here so far when it comes to the skills challenge and using judgeszone.com. And don't forget, you can also watch those red ribbon boards. When everything turns red, that means that's your cue to get those scores locked in as well. All right, let's do a little activity together. We're going to do the helmet shuffle. We're going to hide a trophy under some helmets. They're going to shuffle around, and you have to scream out when or where, the trophy is hidden. So take a look at the video board. We're going to hide that trophy under the helmets. It is under number 2, and now they're shuffling around. Uh-oh, it's still moving. Where is it going? Where is it going? Where is it going? Where is it going? All right, what do you think? 1, 2, or 3? What are your thoughts? All right, let's see where that is. 1, 2, 3. No, it's under 2. Who picked number 2? All right, good job, guys. You picked number 2. Did you pick number 2?
I didn't. I picked number 1 because I get dizzy watching that, and I could never actually pick out which helmet the trophy is under. So I'm not very good at that game.
I blinked and I lost them all, so I don't even know what's going on right now. So we're going to continue on here in just a minute with our Monster Jam two-wheel skills challenge, and it takes a lot of skill to use that Monster Gun.
Absolutely. And what I do want to point out is actually the tires on each of these Monster Jam trucks, the BKT tires, are a little bit different. So some of these tires have a 2-inch tread on them. Others have the tread completely shaved off, and that's going to help with some of the traction, Kay. So all of these tricks that you're seeing, they need that extra grip in order to go into those stoppies, those poppers, because the concrete track is very, very slick. So, you know, Bari actually talked about it a little bit earlier, having some of these unique challenges when we're not on dirt.
All right, so we're going to wrap things up, and we're going to go next to our next driver. Coming up, it is Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Popper attempt there for JCB Digatron, and we've got one more attempt remaining.
Let's hear it for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Solid first attempt on that one. Struggled a little bit on the second one going into the attempted popper. You guys know what to do. You guys have been doing a great job at judgeszone.com. So let's keep up the excitement. Code BIR, slide that BKT tire up or down. Click submit on the score that you feel he deserves for that individual run. We still have a few more competitors left in the two-wheel skills challenge.
All right, we're waiting for your official scores here at judgeszone.com. And of course, your scores. Score to be, it is Chelsea Van Cleven Thor, 5.989. Your score for JCB Digatron is 6.493. We got a new leader. Our next driver up, Bari Musauer, Black Panther. Let's hear it for Bari Musauer, Black Panther. Time to get those scores locked in. JudgesZone.com. 2 attempts there for Bari Musauer and Black Panther. Getting kind of tricky out there on the Monster Gun. Trying to get that grip there on those BKG tires. It is pretty slippery out there as well. The score to beat JCB Digatron, 6.493. That is your score to beat as we await your scores. JudgesZone.com. Your scores are locked. Your score for Black Panther is 6.297. Not enough. Still in the lead, JCB Digatron. He is our final competitor here of the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, Blake Granger, Megalodon. Popper attempt for Blake Granger. Megalodon, one last attempt remaining. Reverse popper. Balances on the wheelie bar. Rides it back there. Blake Granger, Megalodon. Let's hear it for Blake Granger, Megalodon. Final competitor of the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. And now you fans, you are about to crown a winner using JudgesZone.com. Will it be JCB Digatron or will it be Megalodon? It's solely up to you. Few more seconds left. JCB Digatron, 6.493. Your score for Megalodon is 7.427. Your winner is Megalodon.
Blake Granger in Megalodon, making it look effortless and easy with those combinations, most notably that reverse popper. It's tricky out here, but again, you make it look so effortless.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that wasn't so confident. I messed up my first hit. That's something I don't like to do. I take a lot of pride in going out there and perfecting two-wheel skills. It's one of the hardest things to do in these Monster Jam trucks, and to be the best at it. I've been at the World Finals the last 2 years in a row competing in the two-wheel skills challenge. And when I slid out in that moonwalk, I got to see everyone else go before me. And, it's unfortunate, but to come back and save it with the reverser, to get all you beautiful Monster Jam fans on your feet making noise, hey, I'll call it a success.
And currently right now, you are in the lead by 1 point for the BKT Overall Event Championship. Bari Musawar is currently in second. So what are you going to do in Monster Jam Donuts to make sure you maintain that lead?
Man, all I could do is ask to have all you awesome Monster Jam fans behind this big Megalodon shark's back. Judgeszone.com. I'm going to cyclone that truck until it almost flips upside down. But I need you guys to put a 10 on that board because I'm going first. And it's hard to win when you go first. But I know you guys are ready to have fun and throw down with me here tonight. And you know what? We still got Monster Jam Freestyle coming up. And we won last night with that crazy corkscrew backflip. And I'm just having so much fun right here in Birmingham, England. So hey, if you guys are having fun here in Monster Jam, I want you on your feet making noise. Let me hear you. Woo!
Let's hear it for Blake Granger, Megalodon.
We want to welcome Dean Pate, Jared LaRue, Julian Mannon, and Wayne Jacobs. They're going to throw down some high-flying tricks, and then we're going to get into our best trick competition. They're going to do a couple practice ramp tests, the best trick competition, and then the Monster Jam train. Let's hear it for you freestyle motocross riders.
Birmingham, keep that energy up, all right? Because we have a rule here when it comes to FMX, all right? The louder you scream, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick, all right? So let's test this out all together. All right, on the count of three, I need you to be so loud that this entire arena rumbles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Coming down the rail, we got Dean Pate in the house. Jared LaRue. Julian Mannon. And Wayne Jacobs. Now, Monster Jam fans, we talk about social media moments a lot. We talk about those Instagrammable moments. This is it right here. So make sure that if you guys have those smartphones out, that you're following us at Monster Jam across all social media platforms, and most importantly, tagging us at Monster Jam using that hashtag Monster Jam. Continuing down the ramp, UK native Wayne Jacobs. We got Dean Pate lining up with that ramp once again. Some high flying action with the silly salmon. Jared LaRue with the takeoff, the seat grab. Julian Mannon with a little twist of the hip in the air. Great agility. Lots of big air wow moments on that one with Wayne Jacobs. I don't know, Birmingham, should we keep this going? All right, one more time, coming down the ramp. Dean Pate with those practice jumps. Absolutely incredible. Just look at the flexibility that these amazing riders are able to showcase. Monster Jam fans, are you having a good time? We're going to keep the energy going because right now it is time for our best trick competition. Each one of these talented riders is going to have one attempt to soar from one end of the arena all the way to the other. And just like we've been doing with our Monster Jam Superstars, you guys are going to score them using Judgeszone.com. Remember, you got to have those smartphones out and ready to go because you only got 20 seconds to slide the BKT tire up or down and click submit on the score that you feel they deserve for their individual best trick. All right. Are you guys all ready to rock? We got thumbs? Birmingham, are you ready to rock and roll? Let's get things started.
We're going to kick things off with our first rider up, Dean Pate. Dean Pate going to throw down his first best trick here of the afternoon. The one and only best trick. We'll see what he can come up with. Got second last night. Everyone scream for Dean Pate!
Starting off really strong with that backflip variation. So let's talk through this one. As he was rotating upside down, he actually extends his back leg. Again, showcasing a lot of flexibility there and control before finishing the rotation and landing safely on that FMX safety bag. QR code is up there. Let's get those scores locked in.
Scores are locked. Your score for Dean Pate is 9.045. What a great start for Dean Pate. All right, coming up next, we got Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue coming at you next. Let's see what he can throw down here. Big score to beat in the 9s from Dean Pate. Let's make some noise right now for Jared LaRue.
We got another backflip variation on that one. Both legs, based on my vantage point, kind of seem to leave the pedals on that one. Let's see, now is your time to compare. In your opinion, was that a better presentation than that of our current leader, Dean Pate? You guys got all the power here, so make sure you're sliding the VKT tire up or down and clicking submit.
All right, your scores are locked. Your score to beat Dean Pate, 9.045. Your score for Jared LaRue is 8.621. Still in the lead, Dean Pate. Up next, we got all the way from Bordeaux, France, Julian Mannon. Julian Mannon getting ready to throw down. He was last night's winner of a best trick competition. Let's see what he can do. Birmingham, let's hear it!
With the rock solid, impressive feat by Julian Mannon. Let's break this one down, all right? He goes into almost a Superman-like position, so that horizontal plane. He grabs onto the seat. He lets it go. So look, Mom, no hands. Grabs the seat again, pulls the bike back to his body, and then lands safely. It all happens in a split second. So let us know what you guys thought of that one. Scores are locked.
Your scores are in. Let's see that score. Score to beat Dean Pate, 9.045. Your score for Julian Mannon is... We got a new leader, 9.188. Our final rider up, Wayne Jacobs. We're seeing Wayne Jacobs for the very first time here, a UK native. We're seeing him for the very first time this afternoon. Let's get loud right now for Wayne Jacobs.
Might have gotten a little tripped up on that one. He was able to remain upright off of the takeoff ramp. You saw his feet slightly come off of the pedals. He does qualify for a score, Monster Jam fans, so let's take a moment. Put your hands together for a UK native, Wayne Jacobs, ladies and gentlemen, and get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. A few more seconds left. Remember, our current leader is Julian Mannon.
Scores are in. Your score to beat Julian Mannon, 9.188. Your score for Wayne Jacobs is 5.898. That means you're winner of the best trick competition, Julian Mannon.
For the second time this weekend, Julian Mannon takes the win, and we're going to hear from him in just a moment. But Birmingham, we're not done yet. Do you guys want to see some more? It is time for our epic grand finale, what we like to call our Monster Jam trains. Each one of these riders is going to soar through the air, back to back to back. It's going to be absolutely epic, and it's something you can really only see here at Monster Jam. So on the count of 3, I want everybody to say, choo-choo. 1, 2, 3. Keep that energy going. The Monster Jam train is about to leave the station. And here we go. All landed on that safety bag, making their way back around the track. I don't know, Birmingham, should we keep it going? All right, guys, I want to see some more. We're lining it back up with Dean Pate in the lead. Getting set and coming down the ramp. I need you to get loud! All right, I'm feeling maybe one more time. What do you guys think? If you want one more time, I need to hear you scream it. One more time, let's go. One more time, keep it going. One more time, one more time. Put your hands together, Monster Jam fans, for our amazing FMX team. You got Dean Pate, Jared LaRue, Julian Madden, and UK native Wayne Jacobs. Let's hear for him one more time. For the second time this weekend, Julian Madden up here on the Monster Gon, taking the best trick win. This has to feel so exciting for you because it really is electric each and every time that you guys come out here.
Well, it's always good to be here with friends, you know. The crowd is also amazing, so the more you guys push us, the more we want to send it, you know.
And talk about the rock solid, because everything happens with that trick in a split second, and so many components go into it.
Yeah, the thing is, like, the more you repeat, the more you train, the more you have the perfect move, but it can always be different because of the lighting, because of the stress, tiredness. So you really have to be focused and just control every move to make it perfect and come back.
And I know you and I talked a little bit about this yesterday, but we got a brand new crowd. A lot of them are kiddos who might want to do this one day, and this is one of the coolest jobs ever. So if they want to grow up to be an FMX rider, what do they need to do? What advice do you have?
Just take it easy, respect the steps, ask for advice or go to classes, find some coach, because you know what, anyway, if your kids want to do it, he will do it.
I love that. Great advice from your FMX Best Trick winner. Give it up one more time. Julian Madden, everyone.
Our next competition is our Monster Jam Donut Competition. Our drivers all have one attempt to get as dizzy as they possibly can. You, the fans, of course, will be using judgeszone.com. You need to be looking for the speed, the creativity, the number of revolutions, and, of course, the big wow factor. You, the fans, will be using judgeszone.com. Are you ready for some Monster Jam Donuts? Our first competitor up, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Make some noise for JCB Digatron, Brandon Arthur. Time to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. You've got a couple more seconds left. We want to know what you think about that donut. All right. Time is ticking down here on your donut competition. All right, scores are locked in. Your score for Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron is 7.434. Our next driver up, it is Barmy Sauer, Black Panther. Let's hear it for Barmy Sauer, Black Panther. Time to get those scores locked in. He is a Guinness World Record holder when it comes to the most donuts. And we'll see if he can take the win here. Time to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. A few more seconds. Listen. Score to beat, 7.434. JCB Digatron, your score for the Black Panther. What is it going to be? It is up to you to decide. Scores are locked. Your score to beat, 7.434. Your score for Black Panther is 8.104. We got a new leader, Black Panther. All right, our next driver up, Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. Let's give it up for Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor. Get those scores locked in as soon as you can. For Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor, getting some great rotation, getting some crazy spins out of it as well. Let's see what you thought about that. Remember, their score to beat is from Black Panther and Barmy Sauer. 8.104. Time is ticking down here at judgeszone.com. Chelsea Van Cleve trying to get some rotations, some great revolutions. Scores are in. Your score for Thor is 7.744. Still in the lead, Black Panther. Our next driver up, it is Charlie Pauken, the Amazing Spider-Man. Let's hear it for Charlie Pauken, the Amazing Spider-Man. Get those scores locked in. The code is still the same, BIR. And Charlie Pocken ready to rip and roar here in the donut competition. Trying to get a win here this afternoon, the veteran here of Monster Jam. Here in our field of competitors, the score to beat, Black Panther 8.104. Your score for the Amazing Spider-Man is... Whoa! Look at that score, 8.835. We got a new leader, and it is the Amazing Spider-Man. Our final competitor here of the Monster Jam Donut Competition, it is Blake Granger, Megalodon. Make some noise for Blake Granger, Megalodon. Time to get those scores locked in. He is our final competitor here. And let's see what you thought. Will he be our winner? Will he be able to have a little redemption? That is up to you to decide here. Scores are about to be locked. Your score to beat the Amazing Spider-Man, 8.835. Your score for Megalodon is 8.662. That means your winner of Monster Jam Donuts, Charlie Pocken, the Amazing Spider-Man. Congratulations to Charlie Pocken, the Amazing Spider-Man. Give it up for your winner of Monster Jam Donuts, Charlie Pocken.
I'm going to the truck.
Charlie, a huge congratulations. Those were some amazing donuts. They actually went into what we call a cyclone, where the BKT tires come off of the track because you are accelerating at warp speed.
Yes, I am. Yeah, the whole object is to get that thing going, the BKT tires smoking. Hey, try and get her up on two wheels and spin it around in a cyclone donut and play with it. You know, take her up and down, run it on the ragged edge. That's what we do out here just for you, our Monster Jam fans.
Now, how are you going to take this amazing momentum into the grand finale, Monster Jam Freestyle?
Boy, yeah, I'm just getting warmed up now. I'm starting to feel a lot better about the truck. So, hey, we're going to come out here and have fun. Are you guys ready to have some more fun? That's right.
Give it up one more time, Charlie Pocken, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Congratulations to Charlie Pocken, the Amazing Spider-Man. And take a look at where we stand right now on the BKT overall event leaderboard. Megalodon still in the lead with 16 points. We've got Black Panther and Barney Sauer sitting in second. JCB Digatron, the Amazing Spider-Man, and Thor rounding out our competitors. Our final competition here this afternoon will be Monster Jam Freestyle. Now, this is your last opportunity to use judgeszone.com. Our drivers must complete 15 seconds of their run to qualify for a score. You need to be looking for the creativity, the use of all the obstacles, the wow factor. You, the fans, will help us crown our winner for the very last time. Are you ready? as we get set for our Monster Jam Freestyle competition.
Stand right here, buddy. It goes way up to the top. Good, good. Keep the first leg.
All right, Birmingham, it's time for each and every one of you to help us get Monster Jam Freestyle started. So here's what I need you to do. Take out those smartphones. There you go. Turn on your flashlights and follow my lead. Here we go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going. Stay on that beat. Dance it out, come on! Birmingham, we've reached the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle.
Seconds left on the clock for Black Panther.
Put your hands together for Bari Musauer, Black Panther. And then head on over to judgeszone.com. First up in Monster Jam Freestyle. So he's setting the bar for his fellow competitors. Some really nice moments throughout that freestyle run. But more importantly, we need to know what you guys thought by sliding the BKT tire up or down and click and submit.
He kicks things off here in our freestyle competition. Your scores are locked. Your score for Black Panther is 7.397. Coming up next, we got Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor. 15 seconds left.
Bringing the thunder, Chelsea Van Cleve, Thor. Monster Jam fans, you gotta let us know what you thought of that one. Solid performance all around, ending it strong with those Monster Jam donuts. QR code is up there, so make sure you're taking advantage of it at judgeszone.com.
Chelsea Van Cleve throwing a pretty nice freestyle run there. Had some nice momentum. Used the obstacle. Scores are locked. Your score for Chelsea Van Cleve and Thor is... It is a 7.212. Our next competitor hitting the track, Charlie Pauken, the amazing Spider-Man. Coming to a screeching halt there. Time clocks down.
And that will do it for Charlie Pauken, the amazing Spider-Man, looking to swing his way to the top of the leaderboard with that Monster Jam freestyle run. You guys have been absolutely amazing here in Birmingham, and we want to thank you for joining us at judgeszone.com and being such amazing judges throughout this phase of the competition. Lock in those scores for Charlie Pauken.
Scores are in. Your score to beat Black Panther, 7.397. Your score for the amazing Spider-Man is 7.861. We got a new leader. So we got a new leader, and that is the amazing Spider-Man, 7.861. Followed by the Black Panther and Barry Musauer. And currently sitting in third is Chelsea Van Cleve. We've got two more drivers remaining before we crown a freestyle winner and an overall event champion. Our next driver coming to the track. Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Digatron. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Let us know what you guys thought of that incredible run from your 2025 Rising Star of the Year.
He had some nice air there. He used the entire obstacle there, minus the backflip ramp, and had some great momentum. So it is time to see where you're going to put him at in this competition as we're going to await those scores to get locked in. All right, a few more seconds left. Your score to beat the Amazing Spider-Man, 7.861. Your score for JCB Digatron is... We got a new leader, 8.090, JCB Digatron.
Right now, I am hanging in block 11 with the Hemmings family, and they were telling me this is their first time here at Monster Jam. But this guy right here, you got to tell everybody, how many Monster Jam truck toys do you own?
76.
76! That is absolutely incredible. 76 of Monster Jam trucks. So guess what? We're going to do something a little extra fun, all right? Because I want to send you home with another Monster Jam truck, but you got to win it, all right? We're going to play a game called the Monster Jam Head-to-Head Showdown. You guys are going to have 15 seconds to name as many animals as you can, all right? And Birmingham, I want you guys to yell out the animals too and help them out. Do you think you can name a lot of animals in 15 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, 15 seconds on the clock. Let's see. And go!
Cheetah. Zebra.
Keep going, keep going.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Lion.
Yeah.
Zebra.
Zebra, yeah. Elephant.
Elephant. Lion.
Dog, cat.
Dog cat. Rabbit.
Oh, that's time. All right, we got 9. That's a really good score. Give them a round of applause for that one. And thank you guys. That was great teamwork. All right, so here's the extra fun part. You guys are actually going head to head against one of our drivers. We got Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. That's time. All right, so if you notice, Monster Jam fans, it was a tie with 9, but here's the extra fun part about Monster Jam, all right? Whoever gets the score first is the winner, so they are going home winners here at Monster Jam. We're sending them home with some prizes. I'm going to send you home with a Gravedigger hat. That one's for you. There we go, you're welcome. And I know you have 76. This makes 77, but this one you can't open because it's the Amazing Spider-Man, and it's signed by Charlie Pauken. You want to take this one home?
Yes.
Yes, a Monster Jam fan. Give it up for them. They're both going home winners here at Monster Jam Ramped Up.
He is our final driver up. It is Blake Granger, Megalodon. The clock is paused. You heard that big thud. You see that tire pop there. Waiting to see the official word on what's going on here. If he cannot continue on his run, he will not qualify for a score. It'd be interesting. We're waiting to see our US HRA safety officials waiting to see what's going on. Unfortunately, that will do it for Blake Granger and Megalodon, but make some noise, show them some love. Unfortunately, not able to continue on his run, not able to get a score either. But Monster Jam fans, would you like to see one more freestyle? Show him some love, Blake Granger, Megalodon. Blake Granger, Megalodon out of his truck. All right, take a look at the video board right now as we are going to take a look at JCB Digatron. Birmingham, are you ready to see one more freestyle? Let's hear it one more time for Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. It is a time now to announce some winners here. First up, our Monster Jam Freestyle winner. It is Brandon Arthur and JCB Digatron, your Freestyle winner. We're going to add those points to his total, and we're going to crown a BKT overall event champion with 6 in JCB Racing, 4 in skills, and 4 in the donut competition with 4 in freestyle for a total of 18 points. Your BKT overall event champion is Bari Musauer, Black Panther.
Bari, a huge congratulations. Again, we talked about this earlier, redemption time. You didn't get to perform Monster Jam Freestyle yesterday, but here you are now, the BKT overall event champion.
You know, it feels great, Christina, to come out here and perform at a high level with the Marvel Black Panther monster truck out here, Birmingham, England, on the Monster Gun here at Monster Jam Ramped Up. You fans packed this place out, man. It's awesome to be back. Thank you guys for coming out. I couldn't think of another thing to do on a Saturday afternoon to come hang with us at Monster Jam. So thank you guys. We got one more event tonight, so maybe you guys can come back out if you enjoyed it so much. I know I'll be here, and the rest of my Monster Jam friends will too. Did you have a good time at Monster Jam this afternoon? Woo!
And Bari, how are you going to keep all of this energy and take it with you into the evening event? Because, you know, you're feeling it right now.
Yeah, you know, man, this is a childhood dream come true for me. 14 years into this business, and I'm still having the time of my life, you know. So this is just icing on the cake. All those smiles and hugs we saw at the pit party earlier, that's awesome. It gives us energy to come out here and push that right foot just a little bit further down on the floor. Thank you guys for Monster Jam coming out to Monster Jam Ramped Up. We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Give it up one more time for your BKT overall event champion, Bari Musauer, Black Panther. And now we're going to take a moment to hear from our freestyle winner. We got Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron. Brandon, I know this truck is so special to you. Again, you are now the 2025 Rising Star of the Year, and you are truly representing the JCB brand so wonderfully.
Yeah, you know, it's incredible. It's an awesome opportunity to be out here in the home of JCB and be able to represent that beautiful 80th anniversary truck right there. You know, it's such a special and honor to be able to represent JCB. They're great people, man. I love every one of them. They're always so awesome and friendly and welcoming when we show up around here, and we love it. We love all you fans out here. Thank you all you guys for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoyed some Monster Jam Ramped Up. I had a blast out there. I would love for you guys to come back. We're doing another one here tonight, and I can tell you what, it's only going to get better from here. We're only getting more and more comfortable on this Monster Gun, and it's only going to get turned up. Monster Jam fans, how'd you guys like that?
Give it up one more time for your freestyle winner, Brandon Arthur, JCB Digatron.
Well, congratulations to JCB Digatron, of course, Brandon Arthur, and our BKT overall event champion, Black Panthers, Bari Musauer. It has been an exciting afternoon of Monster Jam Ramped Up action. And of course, we're going to be back here tonight as well. So if you didn't get enough, make sure you come back on over tonight here. We're going to have an exciting event number 3 right here at the Utilita Arena. Well, on behalf of Christina Moore, there you are. On behalf of Christina Moore, I am Kay Young. We hope you had fun. We hope to see you tonight at our next Monster Jam Ramped Up.